Hey, it's Anthony Iannarino, thesalesblog.com, youtube.com/Iannarino, author of The Only Sales Guide You'll Ever Need and The Lost Art of Closing. Today is Independence Day, my absolute favorite holiday. It's a breaking from absolutism and it's a freeing of individuals to pursue happiness, whatever that means for them and whatever that means for you and whatever it means for me. And listen, I've been thinking about today being Sunday all day long because it felt like a Sunday, and it's not. It is a Tuesday, which means back to work on Wednesday, July 5th. You're in the second half of the year. If you took Monday off, this will be your first day back. And here's the thing. I spoke to a group of people a couple weeks ago, and they were very, very unhappy with some of the content that I gave them early because it was about how to be productive. And what I said that caused a little bit of consternation here is that you have to shut your laptop lid, you have to turn off your email, you have to turn off the cell phone if you're going to do meaningful, purposeful work, and if you're going to take control of your week. And that means you need to block time. And what I showed them was a structure that I've written about on the blog, is when you look at tasks, you're overwhelmed. There's hundreds of tasks that you could be doing, and so you look at them and you decide, well, I think this one's more important than that one. And it's confusing, and you end up being reactive, living in your inbox the rest of the day because it's very hard to make a decision. So if you move up one level and you say, what are my projects or my initiatives that I'm supposed to be working on right now? You get clarity because some of those projects will be more important than others, and then you can just wipe away a good deal of those tasks because they're not related to the most important projects or the most important outcomes you're supposed to be giving. When that doesn't work, you move up another level to goals. So now you're much higher. The vantage point's very different. And you say, where do I want to be 3 years from now or 5 years from now? Most of the projects now go away and almost all of the tasks are gone because when you look at it through this lens is a very different lens. It says most everything's not important. But you can move up further levels from there. You can get up to roles. What's my role as a father, as a son, as a chief sales officer, as a business development person? Whatever your role is, you can look at this and then say, okay, what goals now are most important and what projects, and then what tasks lead to helping me fulfill my mission in this particular role. And that's still not as high as you can go. You can go up one more level to purpose and meaning and say, why am I here? Why am I on this earth? What contribution do I want to make? What do I want to do with the limited time that I have here? Everything goes away. Now you've got absolute clarity. When you answer that question, you have absolute clarity. And look, I don't expect you to watch a YouTube video and get absolute clarity just like that. It doesn't happen that way. You're going to have to do some introspection, go into the woods with a legal pad and a pen, get a cabin, spend a weekend by yourself, and you're going to come up with all kinds of things that are already inside you that you just haven't listened to long enough to pay attention to them. But here's what I want you to start with now, because this is right now. You can do something today. Look at your calendar, look at your projects, look at your goals, look at your roles, look at your purpose, and then decide what's most important for me to do over just the next 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what's the most important things for me to do? And then take some time and say, I'm going to block 90 minutes 3 times a day. Doesn't matter when the 90 minutes happens. You could do 2 90-minute blocks in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. You could spread it out throughout the whole day. If you're like me, you can get up really early and get a 2-hour block in before anybody even knows you're awake. And that's been one of my secrets to getting super productive, is getting a lot of work done before anybody else is awake. Put 3 blocks on your calendar for Wednesday. Put 3 blocks on your calendar for Thursday. And put 3 blocks on your calendar for Friday. That's 90 minutes a block. So I'm asking you to give me 4.5 hours of your time out of your 8 or 9 hour day. Give me 4.5 to do what's most important. If you're in sales, use a block for prospecting, use a block for following up, and use a block for gaining the business acumen and the insight to be even better at prospecting and even better in front of a client. It doesn't matter what you do, because what's important to you may be different than what's important to me, and that's okay. But block that time and understand that the most precious, finite, non-renewable resource any of us has is time. And if you want to make a difference with that time, and if you believe that that time is important to you and you're going to value it, then don't waste it. That's the best advice I can give you. So it's a Tuesday night, but it feels like a Sunday night to me. So you're getting a Sunday night message on Tuesday night. Go storming into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with the 90-minute blocks. on your calendar, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Hit the subscribe button because you know this is every day.